And welcome to the Riverside Sports Update. I'm your host, Pep Fernandez. We've got even more high school football news. We told you about Arlington and Notre Dame having new head coaches going into next season. Well, you could add JW North to the list. Congratulations to Kiyoshi Harris, the new head football coach of the Huskies. He most recently was coaching community college football outside the state. Now he's back in Southern California. He played his high school ball at Canyon Springs. He knows all about the tradition at JW North, and he's trying to revive a Huskies program that has gone 1-9 the past two seasons in which they did not win a league game. The Huskies will go from the Ivy League to the Sun Belt League this season, and Coach Harris says JW North will be ready to compete.
Be the right guy if I didn't think, that we could compete, but honestly, just spending time there that year and a half before I took on off again, I saw what's on campus, and basically North has talent, North has, good tradition, of course, I keep saying that, but North, has that want-to, there's a lot of people on that campus that, want to see North successful, and, I think it starts from the top, and I keep saying that as well, but, there's no reason why we couldn't be able to compete in the new conference and so on, and just with, the new facilities that we have and the size of John W. North and just the past history and bringing some new blood and some energy in there, it's going to work out. Just having the opportunity to kind of build it from the ground up and sculpt it your way, that was very intriguing for me, to see those guys come in from a freshman, and hopefully you're able to keep them all the way through a senior and, to help them win some games and develop some good habits and, move them on. And so that was kind of enticed me to kind of get back.
We look forward to seeing Coach Harris on the sidelines soon. And we've got even more big news from JW North High School because Huskies star wrestler Kobe Merrill, the defending CIF state champion at 285 pounds, became the school's first ever three-time CIF Southern Section champion, winning the title in the Eastern Division. He pinned everyone. In the quarterfinals, he actually pinned his opponent in 9 seconds. That's how dominant Kobe Merrill has been. He is the heavy favorite to win another CIF state championship in his weight division. All right, let's bring you up to speed on the CIF Southern Section playoffs right now. Let's start with the Ramona boys basketball team. Let's check in with the Rams. They were playing on the road in the Division 6 quarterfinals at Montclair, and the Rams pull off another big playoff win, 66-52 the final score. The Rams will be at home against Valencia High School from Placentia in the D6 semifinals. Remember last year, they went all the way to a CIF Southern Section championship game. They are one win away from doing it again back-to-back seasons. Also a big shout out to the Norte Vista boys basketball team for making the semifinals in Division 4. So 2 teams from the River Valley League in the CIF semifinals for boys hoops. On Wednesday night, February 18th, the girls will take center stage in girls soccer and girls basketball. It's the quarterfinal round. Let's start with the girls soccer quarterfinals. We've got 2 teams from the city of Riverside in the quarters. We've got King at Bonita in Division 2. That will be in Laverne. And we have Arlington at home against Chino in Division 4. Good luck to the Lions and the Wolves girls soccer quarterfinals. Now to girls basketball quarterfinals. Hillcrest at home against Roland in Division 6. We've got Notre Dame on the road at Orange High School in Division 8. And La Sierra in Division 9. The Eagles will be at home against Redlands Adventist. Good luck to the Riverside schools that are chasing championships this winter sports season. I'm Pep Fernandez, and this has been your Riverside Sports Update. We'll see you next time.